Hello student, welcome back to my video classes. You can see the question, it's from composite function. A composite function of f and g is already given. It is given in the form, it is given in the set of ordered pair, and f is also given, function f is also given, it is also given in the form of ordered pair. We have to find the function g, and as well as we have to show FOG, composite function FOG, in mapping diagram. Now first, before we start to draw a mapping diagram, first we have to be clear about domain and range first. Now domain, you know, all the inputs are domain, or all the x are domain. So this is the domain, here is the domain, here is also domain. And if for the function s, d, see, it's written by domain. The first one is domain, and the next one is range. See, you can see range, it's written by R. First we have to be clear about domain and range. Then next thing we have to be clear about is which is the function which takes the input first. And in composite function FOG, G is the function which takes the input first. Now if we know these two things, then we can draw a structure, a format for a mapping diagram, which are this sort of shape is drawn. Oval shape, you have to draw oval shape, or this. Now this is the shape, and what we knew is, we knew G is the function which takes the input first, means this way from here to here G is mapped, and from here to here F is mapped. So we know two things. Now this structure, this figure is for the domain of G. Domain of G. G को domain छैन, G function नै थाहा छैन, domain र range थाहा छैन, so leave it. And this is for, but still this structure is for the domain of G. We don't know G. This structure is also for the domain of composite function FOG. यो जुन ठाउँ छ, यो जुन स्ट्रक्चर छ, यो जुन फिगर छ, यो जुन ओभल शेपको हुनुपर्छ, ओभल शेपको बनाउनु, त्यो मा राख्ने डोमेनहरु, यहाँ डोमेनहरु बस्छ र कम्पोजिट फंक्सन एफओजी को यहाँ रेन्जहरु बस्छ कम्पोजिट फंक्सन एफओजी को. सो वी क्यान फिल दिस स्पट है, यो ठाउँ हामीले फिल गर्न सजिलै सक्छौं. सो डोमेन इज 1 2 and 3, and the range is A, B and C. यो स्ट्रक्चर डोमेन अफ एफओजी हो, यो स्ट्रक्चर रेन्ज अफ एफओजी हो, यो स्ट्रक्चर रेन्ज अफ जी हो. जी को हामीलाई थाहा छैन, त्यही बट इट इज स्टिल अ डोमेन अफ एफ है. यो एफ को डोमेन पनि हो, डोमेन अफ एफ एन्ड रेन्ज अफ, okay, if you can't see, domain of f and range of g. यो ठाउँ भनेको this is composite function FOG. यो ठाउँ भनेको domain of both G and FOG, both G and this is range of FOG and range of FOG and F, right? यसरी चिन्यो भने अब भ्यालु प्लेसमेन्ट गर्दाखेरि, राख्दाखेरि, सब्स्टिट्युट गर्दाखेरि सजिलो हुन्छ. सो व्हाट वी नो इज डोमेन अफ एफओजी यहाँ फिल गर्यो, रेन्ज अफ एफओजी हामीले यहाँ फिल गरिसक्यो. अब हामीले डोमेन अफ रेन्ज अफ जी छ भने रेन्ज अफ जी, डोमेन अफ एफ छ भने डोमेन अफ एफ. डु वी हेभ रेन्ज अफ जी? नो, वी डोन्ट हेभ रेन्ज अफ जी, बिकज वी हेभ टु फाइन्ड रेन्ज अफ जी, बट स्टिल वी हेभ डोमेन अफ एफओजी. सी, डोमेन विच आर 4 5 and 6. Now after mapping we can easily find G. Now पहिलो म्यापिङ कहाँ हुन्छ? A 1 बाट A मा हुन्छ, 1 बाट A मा हुन्छ, 2 बाट B मा हुन्छ, and 3 बाट C मा हुन्छ. The next mapping will be 4 to A. 4 बाट A मा हुन्छ, 5 मा हुन्छ, 6 बाट C. यो तलबाट माथि गएको डोमेनबाट रेन्जतिर जाने हो. रेन्जबाट डोमेनतिर आउने हैन नाउ अब के गर्ने 1 बाट a मा छ a बाट 4 कनेक्टेड छ भनेपछि इट मिन्स 1 and 4 आर अल्सो कनेक्टेड similarly 2 and 5 are also connected similarly 3 and 6 are also connected the question is asked to find the function g in the form of ordered pair. So we can easily write function g in the form of ordered pair as g is equal to curly bracket 1 is the domain of g and 4 is the range of g. Also 2 is the domain of g, 5 is the range of g, 3 is the domain of g and 6 is the range of g. Now we conclude. While doing this sort of question, we have to be sure about the domain and range and the positioning of the function, isn't it? A function g is positioned here, f is positioned here, यो कुन पोजिसनमा छ कुन कता हुन्छ f यता हुन्छ कि g यता हुन्छ यी कुराहरु ख्याल गर्ने भने this type of question is very easy. Okay, see you on next video.